What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Between Us. Once again, I'm your host, Reggie. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I know it's been hot. Hope y'all been managing to stay cool, hydrated, drink your Gatorade, your water, your Propels, your Power Aids. You're gonna do your alcohols at night, man. It's all good. It's all good. And I'm gonna let you know this. Tonight's podcast is brought to you by Motivated. We are hats and shirts, and the brain is motivated. Shop hatsweare.com. Run out and get your hats and your tees. We got more coming, as you can see behind me. We got new colors of tees and hats that's gonna hit the surface. And run out to hatsweare.com once again. And I'm going to remind you all now and after the show to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to the search bar, Reginald Dollard, and at Reginald Dollard 1470. That's Reginald Dollard 1470. You heard me. Now, we're going to get into tonight. Uh, we're going to get into tonight's episode. As we always talk about on here, we always talk about sports. We talk about sports and we talk about hip hop. In the news, we got, I don't, if I know a lot of y'all, listen to hip hop, y'all see what's going on out there, y'all see certain things on social media. And there's been some talk about uh, Jadakiss not giving Remy Ma her due diligence. I bet you had giving her her props, as being top 5 female rapper alive ever. My thing is that's his opinion. I respect that. I don't know how she really feels about that. It could be some hearsay, that's going on about what she said about it. My thing is, I feel like she could be in the top 5, but we got a couple of rappers that was out there in the 80s. We're talking about Queen Latifah, Moni Love, Roxanne, Shantae, MC Light, uh, JJ Fad. You got Mia X from the West Coast. No Limit. We got a couple of female rappers out there, man. But I love Remy to death. But I'm probably gonna put her maybe probably 8th on the list. Um, just because we got the female artists that paved the way. You know, so that's that, and that's how I feel about that. Now, as far as female MCs today, and what's going on with that, and you know, everybody has a right to feel the way that they feel about it. As we know, there's not a lot of female, you know, rappers, MCs or whatever that's out right now. We got a few, and right now, Remy Ma, you know, uh, is one of the few that's out right now, that's still relevant. Enough respect to her once again. I especially like her her music or her verses from the the crew with Busta Rhymes. What's the name of the crew she was involved in? Anyway, it'll come back to me. I forgot the name, but the name of the crew, but what they called themselves, but the name of the album was the Imperial. That was the album was fire. I had the album. I had the album on tape. I think I might have had it on CD. I'm not sure, but I know I had it on tape. That's how long ago it was. Uh, the Imperial with Busta Rhymes and Remy Woods. Uh, no, man, I'm wrong about that. That wasn't Remy. That was not Remy at all. That wasn't Remy with Busta Rhymes. I'm sorry, that was not Remy. I'm sorry, it's not Remy. It's not Remy. Man, her style is similar to Remy's though, but that wasn't Remy. I can't call her name right now either, man. Man, I gotta get back on my hip hop stuff, man, because I've been, I'm slipping right now. I'm slipping right now. I never respected Remy once again. Yeah, but like I said, man, there's not enough female artists out there right now that's really really regulating things. You know, that's real hot out there. That's making you listen at least to more than a couple of artists because you got Glorilla, you got her too, you got Cardi B. You know, I listen to it. I listen to them. When I get a chance or whatever. I don't just turn it on every day or every other day though. But I do listen to it. And I think those young ladies are making some great music as well. Mm. Uh, yeah, enough on that. Um, Anybody want to tell me? Uh, you can put it in the comments when you go to my YouTube page. You know, I know last time we named I named my top five or top 10 rappers, MCs, whatever. And if you haven't been able to, put it in the comments. I would like to see who's your top three, top five, and top 10 all time goats of MCs. MC. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about you know this is a podcast show. We're gonna talk a little bit about another podcast show, Gil's Arena, and it's been reportedly off air now. None of the guys is on air now. They're not working at Gil's Arena right now. It's currently, I guess, shut down. But for the foreseeable future, I don't know, what's going to happen with the show. Me personally, I love the show. Would have been probably watching it after my show. Um, but I know many of you probably, got your comments about this show or whatever and how it was going, with the back and forth you had with certain guys on the show or whatever. Everybody, all men, gonna disagree. Sometimes they're gonna agree on certain things when it comes to sports or life period. And I just think that that happened with these guys. Sometimes they might have got caught up and it got a little heated, but I think they meant well. I really think they meant well. I love to see the show back, guys. Yo, Gil, Kenyon Martin, Rashad McCants, uh, yo, hey, I want y'all to come back, man. I want y'all to come back. Nick Young, I want y'all to come back. I want y'all to come back and Mr. B, Brandon, dang, forgot his last name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They call him Mr. B. Hello? What's going on?
Hello?
What's going on?